missionary analogy as well, man.
No.
See what you got. What's your best?
I'm gonna beat your ass. All right, we got two beautiful content creators with us. If we hit 500 likes again in this video, maybe we'll have 3 in the next.
More the merrier, guys.
As well, Meg.
You want to see a whole party, dude? 500 likes, boys, and don't forget to subscribe.
It literally takes like 1 second. Just click it, please.
Yeah, click
Make
that,
us feel
boys.
better.
Listen,
Make us feel
we don't ask for very much. You know, we're humble podcasters.
No Patreon,
right?
no OnlyFans.
Exactly. Although they are coming soon, if you guys want them. Okay, and you know, fuck Patreon, dude. We'll do all of that stuff and more. Wait, did I say fuck Patreon? Sorry, fuck OnlyFans. Sorry.
Chat. Do like the video, share the video. These guys put a lot of effort into it. Like I've seen it behind the scenes, so I would very much appreciate it especially if you're like new here. Hit that sub button.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, that'd be great.
That
And
was
spread the
beautiful,
word.
man.
You know, we do the podcast stuff. Good.
All right. Welcome to the OSRS podcast where we talk about RuneScape. God, that was a loud one, wasn't it?
I'm sorry, bro. You know, better out than in, dude.
I swear you leaned closer into your mic when you did that. I could feel it. Welcome to the OSRS podcast where we talk about RuneScape related content, RuneScape related content create. Oh my God, what have you done to me, man? I am Mad Cal, one of the hosts, followed by.
What is going on, boys? Rixie as always.
Yo, Risco.
This podcast might be a little scuffed, but we got my boy Verf here.
Again.
Great RuneScape creator, great drawer. Welcome, man. Thanks for joining us.
Did you say drawer?
Yeah, he paints, bro.
Drawer. Isn't it drawer? Is
painter? Yeah,
Dude,
whatever.
you're saying the same word. Your accent's so hefty. You know that?
drawer.
You're saying the same
You
word.
added an L to it, bro.
All right, how do you say it?
Like when you say milk.
Okay, how do you say the word though? Let's hear it again.
I would say he's an artist.
Okay.
An illustrator. No, I'd say he's a drawer.
Yeah,
He's a fucking drawer.
Sure, he's
a
Verf,
drawer.
You know who he is. He's been here like
Hello.
Alright.
Thanks for having me.
Dude, thanks
Yeah,
for
Hey,
being
no
on,
problem,
man.
bro.
Always sporadically. Yeah.
So today, literally, actually I count it as today because it happened at 4 a.m. my time. League Trailblazers blog just came out. Apparently, it's called Trailblazers. No Twisted League anymore. We're blazing a trail. What do you got? Good comment question for the chat there. You guys like that name?
Trailblazer. It makes sense. It does make sense. Why? Based on what
It sounds like you're selling a quad or like a Ford car.
It just reminds me of the Blazer PK team. Like that's the first thing I thought when I saw it. It's just like Blazers, yeah.
Same.
Well, there's
the
one thing that's
trail,
not
the word
incorporated in the blog is that PvP will be in leagues. At least that they want it to be in leagues, but it won't affect the tournament. So I wish I could talk more on that, but it's just been passed around as word of mouth. So we don't even know, but it's kind of weird. PvP may be in the new.
What's been said about that? Because or are we going to get into it in a bit? Because I want to know more about that.
Well,
What,
there's
the
nothing on it in the blog.
Nah, they
don't talk to them.
said there would be some sort of like direct thing where people can compete inside the league, but nothing that would like impact, the
tournament,
overall
right?
like.
Maybe you can
rankings.
unlock the wilderness.
Maybe this is the way forward. Maybe.
Maybe.
Like maybe this is the way forward for PvP. I'm actually quite excited about this. I'm not gonna lie, I had a rant on stream today about it, man. So I'm glad to hear there's something PvP on the league.
Well, ask in the community Discord for content creators because they were talking about it today, I believe. But I didn't get much info out of them. I was like, what, PvP? How is this even gonna work?
They're probably gonna release a lot on the next podcast, like the live stream they're doing.
Oh, the Q&As they do.
Yeah, I think they're
I'm
gonna
never
talk
up
about
for
it.
those. I'm never up for those, sadly.
Yeah.
But yeah, if we scroll down, it kind of goes through the rules. It says area
One
locked.
second,
Kind of like
let me
if you
scroll
guys
down
know
quick.
grid locked frame series, area locked. You'll start in. I'm not gonna say that word. Rake's is gonna make fun of me again. I don't know that word.
I don't even know what word you're looking at. Oh, is it the made up thing?
I don't know. What is that? Misfilian. Sounds like insulin.
Yeah.
Michelin? How you say that? Michelin?
Michelin.
Michelin.
Whatever. Let's just go with that. Yeah.
Bryce, I was hoping to ask you what that was because
I don't really
know
know either. I mean, it's just a region, you know.
Yeah, it's like a region.
So they made their own region then?
No,
Or-
that's like an actual region in the game, bro. It's called that. Look at your world
Where
map,
are they?
dude.
What region is it, bro?
So the Michelin
Can
is
you
like,
Google
you know,
image that?
Varag, GE, you know, those places. Like Varag, Lumbridge. You know, like free to play. Like it's around
I've
the
never
free-to-play.
seen-
Oh, like it's the continent. That's what the
You
continent.
know how like
is called.
Kandarin is like Camelot and Sears and shit? Like Michelin is like
So you're
Falador
saying
and
we
those-
start in the free-to-play areas?
Oh
then?
yeah, it's
Pretty
free.
much.
It's free to play.
It's
Yeah, yeah.
typically
That is-
free to play.
Badass.
Mm-hmm.
And
Wait,
then
wait.
Yeah, yeah.
Actually, no, it's
we
not-
start off in the free to play area pretty much.
Falador's not on there.
No.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying Kandarin as an example so they understand what Michelin is.
Dude, do you have the map of what we can play on? Is there actual map of,
Nah,
of
they
the
don't.
area?
They don't, man.
No, not yet.
They did.
And then I'm guessing we unlock areas as we go, and you could. I heard they were actually talking about in the Discord. Sorry, I can't provide any info more. Is Theater of Blood? They said you can unlock the Theater of Blood area.
Yeah.
So-
Depends.
Yeah, and
Depends
probably
on,
like Karamja too, and all the like.
Yeah,
all
This
the,
man in Karamja, bro.
The only place,
you already know, dude.
the only places that doesn't work is Zaya, pretty much. You just can't unlock Zaya.
Yeah. They mentioned that in
Yeah,
Oh,
the
the-
blog right here.
Theater of Blood, man. First it was raids and Twisted League. Now it's one step higher. That's gonna be insane. I
Like-
guess that would be
It's
the
a different.
swamp
It's just
area.
a fundamentally different type of.
you can do like any boss really, except from like a boss and maybe some other exceptions. But
But you can't go back
So
to
the
Zeta,
whole
though?
of RuneScape is unlocked aside from Zaya.
Well,
I think so.
limited,
If you
limited unlock. It's not all.
Yeah.
you
You
can't
have to
unlock them all,
unlock
bro.
it.
you have to choose. You have to make your choices what you want to unlock and what you don't want to unlock. I think so.
Yeah. Choice of
Yeah.
area will be limited, so you can't unlock everything.
Yeah.
So people
Do you know-
are
do you know
gonna
what
play the
the-
game differently. So
The only commitment I have a problem with the league is what's the point? What's the
fun,
end game?
dude.
What's the goal?
for
For what?
For fun.
Hey
dude.
man.
So
Dude, there's no
the
point.
progress is the reward. Is that what you're telling
Yeah.
me?
Well, you also get cosmetics as always.
it's
you know.
like when you get paid in exposure. The progress is
yeah.
the reward. Yeah, but what's the point in making progress on a game
mean-
mode that gets removed? I don't understand that. It doesn't make
it's
sense
the
to
same-
me.
It's the same
Well,
as,
I mean, I do it.
Fair,
I
fair
did it.
point,
It was
man.
fun,
Fair
so.
point. But let me tell you this. I'm fucking tired of PKing at Callisto, dude. Give me accelerated hit rates, please. Delete it all in a week. I don't give a shit. Let me do something
Mate,
else.
you sound like you sound like an addict, bro.
It's just
Seriously.
for fun. Honestly, it's just for
Literally,
fun, bro. And
I'm
and
depressed
of course,
right now
of
from
course,
the wild.
You can always get
need
the
something.
you can always get cosmetics from it, right? Which you can sell it in GE for money, which is what a lot of players did. A lot of players
True.
and
paid
just
the league for
competition.
that.
People like to compete, like high
Yeah.
scores. People love that shit.
Yeah, I guess it's
So-
just like a quick reset on the high
Yeah, it's
scores,
just for
isn't
fun.
it?
Yeah.
So everybody
People
can
love that.
start like at the same time and
Guys,
all that.
I just
stuff.
thought like, what if like those Iron Men, right? Those real weird Iron Men that stick to one area that you guys know them, right?
Whoa.
What if they just do like competitions on who can
You
get
mean
the highest
Verf?
ranking, like Harumja, or some shit? Just, like,
Well,
Harumja
the thing is, there's no high score, so like, there's only 2 people doing Kramja only. Like, we would be so stupid to do that. It's kind of weird. Like,
I think
I know,
they should
Verf
probably
would
add
be
that,
stupid to do that.
like a little, like a ranking for each area. Like if you unlock this area, you compete against people. Like there's an overall
Well,
rank.
I mean,
and then
because
there's
the thing is,
a region rank.
it would be a combination of areas. So nobody would really. Well, people would just do different combinations, so it'd be really hard to like compare them. you know?
yeah. No, in this
this
upcoming
league,
league,
yeah,
there's
it's
gonna
gonna
be
be
so many variations of relics plus area.
Yeah, the combination is gonna be wild.
That would be hard.
It's gonna be fun.
Okay.
It's gonna be interesting for sure.
Yeah.
Actually, now that I think about it,
Yeah,
because you have to choose what bosses you want to go for and like.
yeah.
What relic
areas.
was the best?
Yo,
what was the
just,
best one?
Hold on, let's
We
just
only know
read the area
3 of
logs word for word. Let's just read it
Okay.
word for word. Man, you can read.
Yeah, sure. So, area locked. You will start in Insulin Land. You can unlock more areas by completing a fixed number of tasks instead of league points. So there's tasks. So they got rid of league points. What? Okay, sure. We'll just get into that. Your choice of area will be limited, so choose wisely.
No, I think you
Corrend
still
and
get league
Cabos-
points, but they're not gonna determine they're not gonna determine whether or not you unlock an area. Does that make
Okay.
sense? Yeah.
I guess.
You still get points to buy cosmetics and shit. I'm pretty sure, because they're still gonna have that currency. Yeah.
I'm sure we'll figure more out as we go on. I'm just it's all coming to me today. Corend and Cabos cannot be unlocked. The only existing respawn points will be unlocked for the areas you've unlocked. Def's office, the player-owned house, random events, and essence mines will be accessible from all areas. Tasks assigned by Slayer Masters will take place in the areas available to you. Thank God, right? But that's pretty cool. And be warned, you should you manage to somehow escape the area you're locked in, you will be quickly teleported back. For all those people who try to break the game, Rendy, what a beast.
Wait, he plays RuneScape still? I thought he does like occult stuff nowadays.
I don't know, man, but I didn't he like try to merge into swamp area without questing? That was pretty funny.
that was fun.
So that man, dude, who knows what he'll do?
Yeah.
Iron Man, Iron Woman mode with accelerated XP rates. Everyone will play as an Iron Man. There will be no trading. To accommodate the increased number of players, selected shops will have more supplies. Thank God. Everyone will have a 5 times XP rate. So that was 5 times on the last league as well, right? So
Yeah, that's gonna be standard, I guess.
And then you're going to start with 3 herb and 10 agility, no matter where you are. That's going to be your base stats. Quest and diaries are unlocked. Whoa, what? Quest or diary tasks will be impossible to unlock. Oh, wait. The fuck? Will be impossible to unlock as they require access to inaccessible areas. So they will be automatically unlocked.
Right.
What were you saying, Rexy, then?
What?
What were you saying before, you know?
I didn't say anything, dude. I
Something
think it was
about
meant.
relics or something?
Oh, yeah,
that was earlier.
Yeah, what was the best relic that came out in the last Twisted Leagues?
Running, I guess.
Infinite run, but now we just get it by default.
Yeah, that's going to be a passive.
Oh.
I think you have to unlock the first one first, though, before you get unlimited run. So
Yeah,
it will be a walking
That's for
park.
everybody. Everybody gets the unlimited run.
You know what's interesting? The post is saying we'll be revealing which areas you'll be able to unlock closer to release. So you can't really plan anything yet because some areas might not even be released.
Yeah, yeah.
I hope they give us the relics at least, so I can try to get a strat going.
Right? Because like PVMers are gonna want like God Wars or Theater of Blood. So.
Yeah, but you might not.
Or
maybe they won't include like Gotwa Dungeon.
Yeah, they might not. Yeah, which is it'll be weird if they didn't.
Or Inferno.
So quests and diaries are unlocked then. Just want to... So we don't have to quest at all.
Yeah,
no questing.
Yeah, I think so.
Yes!
Did you say no question?
Well, they said we'll let you know close to release about any further unlocks. So they might just open up DS2 for free, but we'll see. We don't know exactly what will be
It does say only Druidic Ritual and Lost City unlocked.
Yeah, those are for sure. Those are already like, you know.
Not a quest at all, man. Not one quest. I don't know. That's just me. Some people fucking love questing. I know Alfie does DT every Deadman mode. That man loves that shit.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, no.
But mate, DT is nothing, dude.
On Deadman mode?
It's nothing. Dude, it's nothing. Alfie does Dragon Slayer 2 and Monkey Madness 2 on Deadman mode, bro.
Okay, you're right.
That's insane. Have you done Dragon Slayer 2 on your main?
Wow. Yes, I have. Iron Man.
Dude,
wow, what
man.
activation.
I know.
All right, fair enough. But yeah, like that quest, mate, I've done it twice, and both times I've been traumatized with how long that shit was. That's a hard quest.
I got stuck on the platform for 2 hours because I did it right when it released. That was so bad.
Can you imagine making all the progress to do that quest on demo mode, and then you get onto the platform and there's a team camping it? That happens.
I would walk away. I remember. Yeah. Sorry, I know we're gonna rant one story. I remember when Dead Memo first came out for Monkey Madness, and you got teleported into the cell, and people were just waiting there. That was the worst.
Yeah, dude.
You would get speared and killed, but we don't want to get too far off track here. So, does anyone want to read tasks? I know I don't want to take up all the spotlight here.
Yeah, dude.
I can't read. Right, sorry. I don't even know where we're at, bro. Okay, tasks.
Tasks.
Okay, I can't see it on Discord. It's too small, so I'll read it from the actual page.
You shut the fuck up over there, dude.
Hey, dude, I'm prepping myself, man. Listen, it's late,
He's
bro.
nervous.
Okay, I'll read it.
He's nervous.
There's an audience. Tasks are a collection of goals and achievements that you can complete within the league. These span various activities such as skilling, obtaining drops, killing creatures, completing quests, and even playing mini games. Interesting. LMS? Is that what PvP is? Completion of a task will award league points that can be used to unlock relics and other rewards. Points received from completing these tasks will be subject to balancing. Interesting. But will ultimately be based on the tier of the challenge. Tiers range from easy to master. However, area unlocks will be gained according to the total number of completed tasks, regardless of point of tier.
I'm confused.
Okay.
That's a lot. What?
Yeah, it sounds like they're going to balance it as it goes by the sounds of it. But what I wonder, is it at all possible to unlock like every single piece of area
No.
during this?
No.
Or
Yeah, it's gonna be
probably
hey,
still not get close. So.
it's gonna be
Yeah,
an
like-
opportunity cost.
Like, for example, I think how they're gonna do this, like easy tier, whatever, you can get like 5 areas, or the higher you get, the more areas you get. But there's a limit.
Yeah.
It
So
said you
that's-
can't unlock everything. It
Yeah,
says
No,
choose one.
definitely not.
Because like I'm assuming they're probably only gonna let you unlock like 2 more regions, probably.
Yeah,
Okay.
Elf City
Alright,
gets not in
two.
there. I don't want to do any of that.
Okay. Well, to continue on, because of how Trailblazers work, some tasks will be area-specific. Examples of area-specific tasks include entering the Cooking Guild, defeat an Obar, craft 50 water runes, receive a Slayer task from Vanakakakaka. By the way, 50 water runes from rune crafting. What level, boys? Go.
5.
Re.
I have no idea.
I'm asking
Like
you.
80 or something.
Oh, you guys are
Dude,
terrible.
I don't
You'd
fucking
be
do
so
this.
bad at trivia. My God. Okay. It's
What is
obviously 27. You guys didn't know that?
Wow.
You guys didn't know it's
Fucking nerd.
27?
Yeah,
Jesus
all right.
Christ.
Rexy's moment of intelligence.
Jesus Christ. Examples of general tasks includes cook 100 sharks. Bro, Cafferby. Is there any... I'm trying to think,
Nah,
where
there's
can catch
plenty,
sharks
dude.
in
There's a
RuneScape,
bunch
bro?
of places,
Cafferby.
dude.
So
Freeman
Camelot's going to be...
Isles.
Wait. Where can you catch sharks from? Is
Fishing
in
Guild.
Bro,
Fremennik,
so many places.
everywhere else
Mauritania,
has
you can
sharks.
catch
Oh,
sharks.
sorry. I thought you said that it was Lumbridge and Varrock and Canifis. I didn't realize it was like
And
the whole
they-
map.
They're saying cook, not
No,
fish.
it depends because certain regions also have that too.
True. You can get raw
You can
sharks.
just buy raw sharks from like Mauritania, for example.
You can
and
even
just cook
fish in Mauritania.
Dude, Verf in his like limited locked brain, he just knows it. Dude. He's like,
Obtain
Instantly.
a map,
Bro,
a
I know
mark
all
of
the shark
grace,
spots, bro.
equip
Where
to
do
you
you-
longbow, a short bow, sorry, and defeat a goblin. Yeah, okay. So it seems like you get progression from really silly little things all the way up to like equipped and use short bows. Like there's a sense of progression,
the tasks
right?
are gonna be like based on the areas, that you can.
Yeah.
unlock.
Wait, you know what I wonder? If clue scrolls are possible.
Probably,
Yeah.
yeah. They said
were
something
lying
about
yeah.
that.
Because they're all over RuneScape, so
Yeah, I read it. I think they said like something about clue scrolls being doable.
Like, area locked or
to
something.
Bro,
into
I
the
saw,
area,
mate,
so.
the last Twisted Leagues, I didn't play the last Twisted Leagues.
I
And
tried
I
to get
remember, bro, it just, yeah, you tried. But like, I
tried
remember
so
my
hard.
whole, my YouTube just turned into like clue scroll
Yeah.
generator, bro.
Yeah.
Every day there was like opening of 100 hard clues. I was
Yeah,
just like, bro,
well, that's-
give me something else, man.
That's because they had a relic that would let you stack them, like stack clues. It was easy as hell to do them, like in crazy amounts.
Yeah, you're right though. It was just clue
So it
scrolls.
really
like,
depends. If
Clue
you
scroll
don't,
generator, bro.
if they don't have that relic, which chances are they won't, then it might be a different type of content that people are gonna farm for videos.
before we move on to relics, first, Verf, what do you get a shark in Karumja? 10,
Karumja?
9, 8, 7, 6,
Oh, where? Look him.
3. Lucky. I knew.
They
Oh,
answer
this man.
everything.
Wait, does Lucky
Yes.
Imps? Oh yeah, wait, can you
shark.
get raw sharks?
No, not raw, but you can
Not
get raw.
raw.
You can get raw
That means-
anywhere else.
Yeah, you can get cook sharks from clue scrolls, which means Lucky
Yeah.
has it.
You can only get
It-
cooked ones.
Is that an elite clue scroll or is that a regular?
No,
No, that's a hard
hard.
clue. Hard clue,
Yeah.
isn't it? Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Dude, Riggs, you
Fair enough,
suck
bro.
at trivia, Kappa.
Yeah, mate. I'm
Come
a
on,
beast.
Water Runes. Come on.
All right.
we'll
We've
get it for the
also
water
tried to
runes.
ensure that every area will have roughly the same amount of obtainable points, so as not sorry, voice crack, so as not to sway your decision about which area to unlock next.
Dude, I'm actually really excited for this.
I know this one's so cool because like we're gonna be like, yo, what combo you got? You know, we don't
Yeah,
know what
yeah,
combo
like-
we got.
Can I bring up the wager idea? Is that okay for the
Yeah, bring it
podcast?
up, sure.
Okay.
Yeah, do it, bro.
So I don't have any clout on Twitter, so I got to do this. All right, I want to do a content creator wager for leagues. Whoever has the highest rank wins all. 50 mil pot. Anyone's invited. I do want to get us all in like a Discord beforehand, doing like an agreement shit though. You know, some secret blood pack shit. So if you guys think that's a good idea for content creators, let us know, man. I think that'd be really fucking sick.
Yeah. That's a good idea, bro. If I decide to play, I will meet you on that wager. If I decide to play, which, to be honest with you, I'm probably gonna give it a go because you guys are telling me that it was so good last time. I'm just not
Daily
convinced.
uploads too. Daily. It's not hard to
Yeah,
edit these bad boys.
I
It's
know.
so
No,
fun.
I can imagine that I can upload it and smack. Like, is it good stream content? Is it fun on stream?
Are you kidding me? 12, 14 hours? People just. I had like 300 people watching me while I was catching red chins, dude. What the fuck? Why? You know, they loved it. They fucking loved it. Oh, catch all the
All
chins.
right, all right, bro. All right, I'll be uploading daily for. When does this even get released? Have they said
You're
when it's
welcome,
get
guys.
released?
We're all gonna go full solo mission with the with the uploads. But
Yeah,
like
man.
he freaking crushed it that last like leaks.
Dude,
Oh, he did
he's the
wonderful.
trendy man, bro. You know, like you
Yeah.
have to compete with the trendy man, dude.
We're all gonna be uploading like daily. People are gonna be like, holy shit! Everyone is uploading like so much content.
We're gonna put RuneScape on the map again. Oh my god.
I don't know. I don't know if I can be asked to upload a video every
Well, I'm
day.
not. I don't think I'm doing daily videos. again.
Not every day.
unless the
That's,
content is that crispy.
That's
if it's
too
that
much.
crispy,
Like I
wanna
don't
try.
know, bro. Do you know what the trouble I have is like I stopped watching people's content after like the second time it's the same thing, and Twisted League was just the same thing a bunch of times.
you gotta
and I know
follow.
that,
You can't watch everybody. You just gotta follow like one or two guys for that.
You know that-
for that
See-
thing. That's about it.
See, Tom, you make a good point, but I would only upload stuff I'd watch. And when Twisted League was there, I watched everybody's series. So I know there's people out there doing the same thing.
Yeah, it's
so I'm like,
different, bro. Like some people are the trend watchers. They'll watch any of that stuff that's trending. You know, from just about any.
I only
I
watched at the
watched
start.
everything.
I have to be honest. Like at some point it was just clue scrolls and
yeah.
you know.
Yeah,
but
2 months
To
can
be
get a
honest,
bit
this one is gonna be completely different
Yeah,
because
it's
everyone is
wild.
gonna cope with different combos, so it's
Yeah,
gonna be
exactly.
completely
You
different
might
for
be
you.
one-
yeah.
Bro,
to
think
be
about it
honest,
this
you're
way.
right. This has a lot more variety.
Yeah,
than the
yeah,
last
exactly.
one.
Think about
you're
it.
going to
I
want to
actually
see
do like
what
that.
someone does on a different continent and see if you're behind
Yeah.
and shit.
You want to
yeah.
see.
Yeah,
You want to
yeah.
regret the fact that you chose this continent because this
You're
other
gonna
guy's
regret
kicking
that.
ass on the other continent. You know, it's like, why was I Team Mauritania? This shit sucks. You know? Or something. Like,
Yeah,
that'd be
that's gonna
hilarious.
happen.
And we'll have some good ass memes. It'll be like Team Provinus versus Team freaking Desert Boys, Dry Boys, you know, or something. I don't know. Like, you never know.
I
Just
can see
imagine.
that.
Yeah, I'm gonna be Team Troll Boys because God Wars, man. If they allow.
Oh, yeah, you're going to be PVMing hard, aren't
Oh,
you?
of course. Milk it. But yeah.
I'm gonna. I mean,
I'm gonna crash you, bro.
Yo, you know what's funny though? It's gonna, dude. If God Wars is the thing, they're gonna have to do instances or something because there's probably gonna be
Yeah?
way too many people.
Wait, how many Worlds of Twisted Leagues was there? Was it just one?
They had like 10
No,
and then it went
10.
down. They had like
Okay.
10 and then it went
Yeah.
down to 5 or something.
And we were supposed to, for the next season, to get like rank worlds. So if you were dragged and you got world, and rune.
I'm in
And
the high rank.
I haven't
Sorry,
seen
Rick,
that
I'll never
be
see it.
talked about. I'm not sure if that's still a thing, but
No, it is because that's legit was already a part of the reward. It's like set in stone, you know.
well,
It's
I
'cause
hope
we
so.
have-
But
we
they
have
haven't
the
talked
tiers.
about it.
We've reached.
I saw Thick Nerd tweet about it, and he's like, "Is this still a thing? You know, people start out with items if they're higher rank, which is weird." And I'm like, "Oh,
yeah,
shit,
that's.
Well,
I don't know how I feel about
yeah,
that.
yeah, no, it's 100%. That's already been passed and everything. It's
I hope so.
Yes.
I fucking hope so."
well, the biggest thing is the world, because you know I don't
I
want
wanna
to see
flex.
Lexi, you know, in my world.
We should have a top 50 world. You know what I mean, guys? Top
they
50.
have dragon rank world, I think, right? Dragon and then rune and then everybody else dumpster worlds.
All right, okay. Well, keep selling it to me, boys. I'm done reading. Who's on the relics? Verf, you on the relics, bro?
Yeah, he's the relics, bro.
Tell me about the relics.
Where you don't have to read if you don't want to, man.
Nah, you're reading, man.
Everyone's gonna roast my English.
No, dude, I love your English. Fuck those guys.
Dude, have you heard Rexy? I mean,
Yeah, bro. I'm English, but I barely make any English sense. You know.
Even that
okay,
sentence
dude.
right there,
That's
should give you confidence.
That's the beauty of English. They can sound all kinds of weird. It's okay.
You know, I got you, but it's good. We could take turns. So you could read like
you're next,
Relic
Verf.
1. I'll get
You're
Relic
next.
2.
You're next.
So
Verf has to go.
relics provide buffs like last time, unlocked via league points. So league points are back. Like Rice was saying, relics can offer XP boosts, buffs to combat prowess, additional luck on obtaining drops. Ooh. And even specific skilling buffs. When you begin, you'll be presented with 3 relics to choose from, allowing you to shape for your strategy from the start. So, do you want to read the first one there? Endless Harvest. It's kind of dope.
Resources gathered from fishing, woodcutting, and mining will be multiplied by 2.
Ooh.
That's kind of cool.
That's resources generated this way will not provide any additional experience.
We have Mr. Bonesaw. Yeah.
Bones popping it.
Hey,
what's up, buddy?
Dude. Yeah.
So Nate has joined us on the Trailblazers podcast. What's up, Bonesaw? Welcome, man.
Hey guys.
Hello.
What a seamless transition. Wow, we're really
Trust me, it
professional
was
here.
all
Man.
planned and everything.
But our last podcast did insanely well, over 500 likes, and we got our boy Nate back, dude. So thanks for joining us. We're talking about right now we're on the relics. Do you know what relics are for the leagues?
I don't. I've just got to open this up right now.
Yeah. So last league, pretty much you unlocked relics with the points, and then those relics gave you a boost. And as Verf was saying, one of the first relics we were reading about is called Endless Harvest. So resources gathered from fishing, woodcutting, and mining will be multiplied by 2. So that's just kind of like a bonus, right? Kind of like a build.
So this is in the separate league, right?
Yeah, this is completely new. This is a new relic.
Separate game.
Separate game mode, kind of like demo mode, but for skillers, basically.
Skillers and PVMers, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm already sold.
Yeah, it should
And
be
the
really fun.
resources you gather are sent directly to your bank if you have space. So it gives you 2 of something and then right into the bank, right? So that's Endless Harvest. Verf, if you want to continue to read, man, I didn't want to interrupt you there, bro.
Okay, it's okay. The resources you gather are sent. I already got that one.
Yep.
Relic 2, Production Master. When doing the following activities, all items will be processed at once, rewarding full XP. Smelting ores, smithing bars, and making cannonballs. Ooh, it's funny they mentioned cannonballs there specifically.
Yeah, they want Slayer grind.
Yeah, true. For Slayer. Fletching logs and cutting bolt tips. Cleaning herbs and making potions. Cooking food and making jugs of wine. Crafting leather, uncut gems, glass tube. Okay, so basically all the crafting stuff.
That sounded beautiful, man. That's much better than Rakesy. I just gotta say, I was listening to that all day long, 100%.
True.
And then Relic 3, Skilling, Prodigy. All non-combat skills will permanently be boosted by 10. When skills are boosted beyond 10 levels, the boost will over time drain back to the standard plus 10 boost by the same token. When skills are drained down, they will eventually restore. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, that's interesting. It's like 2 different boosts, except one goes down.
It's a lot of skilling stuff then, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then look at the next one, dude. Passive unlock. Everybody has Infinity Run, which is cool.
That's
I mean, that's
big.
big.
That's big.
That actually that makes just the game so much more enjoyable as a whole.
Oh yeah, dude.
The meme
that's
is
what made
over.
it so fun. Not walking.
Yo, Rice.
Did you guys talk about the rewards yet?
No.
I don't.
Next.
I don't think they're about to go down. Yeah, it's right down here.
What did you say, man?
I was wondering, do you know the Relic 2 Production Master? Like, do you know how that's supposed to work? Because that's a little confusing to me. That it makes everything, gives you full XP. Like.
Let's see.
Yeah, no, all items will be processed at once. So, like, let's say you're fletching a boat, it does the whole inventory at once.
No.
Oh shit!
Oh, what? Really?
That's
how
how
all
it works.
items will be processed at once.
Oh shit!
Oh, I thought you like cut a tree, turns into a Yubo or something.
Wait, so if you clean one herb, it does the whole inv.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
Oh
say,
my
look
God,
at it,
I
look
would-
at it. When you're smelting
I think-
ore, imagine you're smelting ore. Your entire inventory is done in one action.
Oh my
that's-
god,
that's a
Yo,
big one, actually.
Yeah, this actually
and then
sounds pretty
smithing
cool.
a bar
Man. You're
all
set.
done in one inventory. Because that's the only way it makes sense.
Yeah. Wait, so
Yeah.
you telling me if I mine one rock, I get a full inventory?
No. Like not mining.
Oh well, then I'm not
If you're
playing.
like you're doing 28, you're smelting 28 iron ore. It does it all in one go.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
No,
what
that's
it means.
pretty
Yeah, the
cool, man. I like
production
that.
Master, yeah.
See, I thought it's like you put a Raynar wheat in a potion and makes the prayer
This
pot
one's
fully for out of
interesting.
nowhere.
This was interesting because you get 5x rate, right? But you also get 10 boosts already.
And then you can boost on top of the
Yeah,
boost.
yeah.
So for combat builds, this could be great for bossing. You'd have like 130 strength max or some shit, like
Yeah.
crazy hits.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. All not. No, it says all non-combat skills.
I lied.
Yeah, all non-combat.
Never mind. Okay.
Yeah, and the rewards.
I'm probably gonna go with Relic 2 if I'm gonna be real.
Yeah,
that
okay.
sounds
Which
awesome.
which relics
Yeah.
start would you guys go for?
Probably 2. Yeah.
Mm.
Assuming the points and stuff between them all, like strategy wise, is probably similar. Two, damn. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Honestly, I go with 2. I feel like 2 is.
I don't
the
know. I feel like 2 is
infinite
way
run.
better than the other ones that they offering.
Yeah. It's like the
So-
infinite run of this league. You know,
I feel like Luke's is gonna go number 3 because he knows the game so well. He's just gonna have like some crazy strat day 1 to do like all the plus boosted skills. It's gonna be insane.
Yeah, I
No,
think this
I
is the
think
Joker.
2, bro.
I think this is the Joker,
Two,
man.
two sounds good.
If you plan this a lot, this could be super OP. But it's
See,
like
Nate-
short term though. It's short term OP, I think.
Nate, since you weren't here the first league, I just on stream pretty much Wooks grinded out raids on Zaya because it was on Zaya. So we did raids, I think, day 1 or day 2. He was pulling 40K views on Twitch doing raids.
Raids,
Really?
that's crazy. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. 40K.
So you can only imagine if Theater of Blood is involved with the plus 10 boost day 2. Who the fuck knows, man? All right, Wooks is scary.
Yeah.
We could be seeing some
Yeah, Wooks is
insane.
definitely
No.
making a comeback. He's gonna.
Is
gonna.
this just in discussion right now? They don't have like a date planned? For
Nah,
next
nah,
episode?
this is
2 months.
the blog.
In 2 months. So
2.
yeah, it says
Because
in 2
I
months.
know for some of the events, right, there were beta testers.
I don't know
So-
if they're beta testing this one. Well, with like.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah, they did that, huh?
Yeah, for Infernal, right? They had beta testers.
Yeah, I don't know if they're doing it for leagues because it was
Yeah,
it's
they.
a surprise.
Yeah, I don't think they're doing anything right now. Dude, the offices at Jagex are closed.
Oh yeah.
They're working from home anyway, so there ain't going to be any testing. But they did say that some of the it said something up in this post about some, I think it was experience or something, was going to be tweaks depending on how it went.
They're
or something like
gathering feedback. Basically, they give you the framework, and then you know you hit them up through the socials, and they get they adjust it. But
Yeah.
yeah, the
I'm so
rewards
excited.
would be standard. I mean, you get the rankings. Top 1% gets the dragon rank, and top 5% rune, addy, mithril, so on and so forth. And
No,
of course,
hey, Ray, so your rank's all the way at the top. That's crazy, dude.
oh, bronze.
that. Now my ranks, dude, they ain't got iron, bro. Come on.
So this is the part I like about this post. It says many of you felt that getting into the top 1% was too easy in the last league. As a result,
Oh.
I'd like to offer a new target, the Trailblazer Trophy, which is top 100.
Oh my.
But I find that cute because isn't the top 1% just the top 1%?
Oh, yeah,
But
that's
last
true.
time it was
Who here
80.
is complaining that's too hard to get into
I
the top
know.
1%?
Yeah, last
Yeah.
time, right? It was like 80,000 characters that was part of the rankings. So the top 1% ended up being like the top 700 people
Yeah.
or something.
I would like to get my trophy up front, please, for top 100. Thank you. That'd be great. Just make
yeah,
it right
yeah.
over.
I think men you would have gotten the Trailblazer. I
want a
wouldn't have gotten
trophy and a motherfucking t-shirt. All right.
it. Yo.
Are you guys gonna go hard on this?
Oh
this is
yeah,
2 months, right?
dude. This
2 months?
this looks fun,
Yeah.
bro. This is one of the.
Wait,
Yeah.
Let's just say
is
this
this 2 months?
Yeah, so it's 2 months,
I don't. Well, we don't
approximately
have.
2
Let's
months.
just say we don't have a clear date. We don't have a clear date. But it should be coming within a few months, right? Because usually that's how it goes. That blog a few months later comes out. But dude, you know
I
this
thought it
whole
said-
unlockable
My
thing,
bad.
dude. This was one of the things that while the originally was going on, like it's probably one of the most commonly suggested ideas. So I'm glad they actually went with some of the more popular idea because the ability to choose which area to unlock as like a opportunity cost goes, it's like that's really cool. That's a really interesting way to play the game, for sure.
I enjoy it.
Yeah.
I thought so. The league, it says approximately two months. So it's gonna be 2 months long. I thought it was starting in 2 months. So it's gonna be 2 months long again. That's
Yeah.
That's 1/6 of a year. That's fucking insane.
Yeah, dude. I don't know if I'm gonna play.
Compared to Deadman mode, how active is this mode?
It's a lot more.
Way
active.
Really active.
A lot more active.
Because a lot more casual players will actually play this game mode a lot. Yeah. Whereas Demon mode was really punishing for most players, so they don't try it out. This one's kind of like anybody can join this and it's fine. So
Yeah, and that mode is really focused on PKing for like mostly, right?
It's focused on like killing the game mode. Really, it's kind of like the end point.
killing the competitors and then
It's ironic. It's ironic, eh? Like,
Yeah.
I mean,
I believe they were actually trying to
to.
pay people to play Deadman mode to pump it up. Like some of the content creators got reached out and get paid, and they were like, I can't play it all month, dude. This shit just dies.
Yeah.
They were trying
because
though.
you literally kill off the players and they rage quit. You get more viewers, but you don't get players. Yeah.
There, Nate, we did cover it. It doesn't say in the blog, but it said in the last blog about this league and in the Discord that PvP will be involved, but it won't affect the tournament, which is mind-boggling to say the least.
Yeah. No,
PvP in Trailblazer?
Yes.
I feel like it's about unlocking the wilderness, and then you can PK other people. But then, how would it make sense with the items, right?
You wouldn't lose them.
Hopefully you'd be able to take them. That would make shit interesting. I'd really like that. Why not?
That would affect.
Yeah, why not? This is
Yeah, that would be really cool. What if they did make it so if you unlock the wildy, you can go in there and get yourself an early rune crossbow, but somebody can come and kill you for your stuff, just like the regular game. That would be really cool, dude.
I like that idea, but I am also scared that the amount of areas in the wild that would be beneficial to clan to take over and then farm a couple top players would also come into effect. So if the wilderness is unlocked and people lock down revs,
but there isn't really an incentive to be toxic, is there? There's no rewards, money, or
just
anything
imagine,
like that.
if you can use the wilderness prayer altar only by yourself, 2 times bones, fucking XP bonus, no gilded altar, and you have that shit locked down, that's a huge benefit.
Yeah, I guess, dude, but I don't think that PvP clans would really. Do you know what? The only way they would is if they started to like sell protection in the wildy in these worlds. That's the only thing I can think, dude. If they got that down, then I'm sure it would happen.
They're gonna sell protection and twist, dude. They're gonna do that. That's
Dude, they
gonna
might.
be a thing.
They might. They
don't know how PvP
Protection
is.
clans are gonna fucking. Wow, that's gonna exist in this league. That pisses me off. That probably
we don't
really
know.
will.
We don't know.
Protection clans.
We don't know if that's going to be the case, but honestly, if it was, I'd be like,
Maybe.
I'm running a protection clan, bro.
If the wilderness is logged, I'm just gonna assume.
Just
sue me. I think
Just
it's
don't
happening.
unlock the wildy.
I want to so bad. Though.
Yeah. Want to move on?
Yeah,
to
that's all that would happen. Nobody would unlock the wildy.
Yeah.
And then, like, the protection wouldn't matter, would it? I'm sure they're not going to have revenants, for example. That'd be ridiculous, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Imagine
Can we talk a little bit about the rewards? Sorry to cut you
I
off.
don't think
What does
they
it
really.
mean here? What does it mean here, dragon? It says there's bronze to dragon. What does that mean?
Those are the trophies for your ranks.
Also, you
Yeah,
just
based off the point.
legitimately you just get a trophy?
Yeah, or
Yeah.
like, and then it's in the main game. You get in for your main game.
You can hold it.
Not
Yeah,
a
but-
real sent to you one. No, it's a pixel.
What is this out for? These trophies?
Nothing, dude. It's just permanent, and you can keep it where it show it off.
Like, there's a league shop where you can use the points you got on league and then buy items like what's the shit
Twisted
that looks good?
Horns.
Yeah,
Well, we
twisted
had the
horns,
twisted
stuff like that. So you can use your points
last
to
time.
buy stuff in the game, but they're not.
Oh.
It's not insane. It's just cosmetic stuff.
Yeah, but a lot of new players they will buy it, so they'll sell it to GE for some money. Because that's like a way to make money. Is semi-limited time cosmetics that they get for playing the game, and they can sell it to the main game.
Because I know in Deadman, I don't know how kosher it is, but you guys know people used to play the Deadman just to transfer over. Gold,
Yeah,
right?
no, that's popular. Very
Yeah, yeah.
popular. Yeah, it's on a
That's
bigger
still
scale.
happening.
Yeah.
Earth mode.
For leagues,
can
it's on a
trade.
bigger scale because there's way more people that are playing than demo mode. So yeah.
Right.
I
Might
can
be a
see.
good way to farm up gold in the main game for people that like myself.
Yeah, it's actually really popular for people to do that.
Dude, I do. Where does it say in this post anything about PvP? Anyways, I haven't seen that anywhere.
It was the last post. That's why I said this post doesn't have anything. That's what I was wondering because they talked about.
Was it? What post was it? Like an actual official post, or?
It was like was it on the Gazette or something where it just.
No, I think it's more so that they hinted a little bit about it, maybe in like the.
It was like in a paragraph
or something.
Bro, man, if they make it like LMS or something, I mean, that'd be pretty cool.
Macau, you misunderstood because the last post they were just talking about the ideas of different leagues. They were just telling you that we have a lot of ideas. We can do like a PvP one or whatever. That's not saying they're having PvP in this one. This one is specifically unlocking. This is the specific league that they're doing, where people unlock different areas. That's the rule.
Oh, so there will be no PKing in this?
Well, as far as I'm concerned, there's no PKing. Because last Gazette, they were just saying there are so many different ideas we could go with. We can do like a faction PvP one. We can do like a seasonal. Yeah, I mean, they were just saying what type of leagues they could do. They didn't say.
So I'm looking through the league and esports category right here, and Acorn said, "What PvP hints specifically are you referring to?" And Pure Spam says, "I remember on the Q&A, unsure,
yeah, it was
but Mod Husky mentioned PvP being involved, and it shows C Engineer tweeting, old school my game plan. Step 1, unlock wilderness. Step 2, kill anyone that enters."
That's just more hypothetical for wilderness. Yeah, that's just.
Okay, well, that should be fine, right? If people want to use the wilderness during this mode, I mean, why not, right?
Right.
But don't quote me, guys. I don't want to like.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking. I don't want to be on the record here.
It's more
like I am. Super curious if they're gonna like not release some areas. Like that's gonna be giving a big impact.
What areas you think they won't allow?
Dude, I don't know. Do you know what I think the best thing to do with this whole league thing, whatever this is called, League Blazers or whatever it's called, right? For me, right. So you know that out of all of us here, I'm probably the least likely to do this mini game. Okay, but listen to me. I think something that I'm gonna do, which should hopefully help, is I'm gonna set a goal. Do you know what? I think I'm just gonna set a goal. And I'm going to go out to achieve that goal. So, for example, like 4 bandos. I'm going to try to get 4 bandos. And I feel like by the time I get even close to that, if I enjoy the game, I'm already going to know. Yeah, I'm going to set out to do like an easy method of like ranging bandos. I'm going to go for an early ring crossbow in whatever way I can. Do hard clues, get some d-hide, figure out the bolt situation, go for bandos. And I'm sure at that point, if I get that far, I'm going to be like, this is actually pretty fun,
Okay.
That's what Rice did, right, last league, but you got evicted. He had way too much fun.
Oh, yeah, it was super fun. Yeah. Absolutely.
But by the way, boys, I got a query. I accidentally just stole from a stall in Draenor, and now Olivia won't sell me her seeds. What do I do?
You wait, like...
Don't forcefully give a seed.
You wait like 10 minutes or something, right?
Oh, bro.
Yeah, it takes a while.
I misclicked, man. I didn't even mean to do it. Oh my god.
Extra way slow.
So this is an interesting part of the league because now there's a second league coming out. So it says league to league rewards. So if you got a pet in the last league, you can actually get that pet back in this league. And sadly, I didn't get a pet.
Ooh, I got my.
You got Olm? Son of a bitch. That's sexy as hell.
You got Omelette? No way.
Yeah, no dust though, so it's just the omelet.
Wow. This man, dude. I wanted a pet so bad. Any insured pets gained will carry with an X. Should you lose them, the league tutor will allow you to reclaim them. But they won't count towards, I guess it says that there's pet tasks in this league as well. So they won't count, but you can bring them on over. League right-click icons, a unique symbol representing the tier you placed in the previous league will appear. That's got it. So if someone right-clicks, you can pretty much flex what rank you're in.
Yep.
That's kind of cool.
And
league. Oh, here you go, Rice. League rank worlds. Myth, Adamant, and Rune League rank worlds. And Bonesaw, if you don't know, if you got like a Rune from Last or Dragon, they promised us our own specific worlds for our rank, right? So Mithril, Adamant, Rune, Rock, League rank will be accessible based on the tier you ranked in the previous league. If you ranked in Adamant tier, you can access both Adamant and Myth. And if you ranked in the highest tier, you can access all the rank worlds. So awesome. We're gonna get extra worlds for those who grind it. Fuck yeah. This next one's a little weird though. League armor sets. Based on how you placed in the previous league, you will be awarded an armor set that can be used in the next. So you actually have an advantage item-wise. This will be a basic set of starter armor and a weapon with varying stats. Awarded armor will be no higher than mithril. So
it's a little bit. Yeah, I'll take it. I'll freaking take it.
I think it's. I don't think it's a game changer, right? I think some people are complaining, but it's a 2-month-long league. So if a myth set makes you win the tournament, maybe the other person wasn't very good.
If it literally comes down to 10 minutes, then yeah, you just got beat by a myth set, dude. Peace.
So when was the last one? The first league.
That was almost a year ago. Almost.
Wow, it's been a while.
Yeah.
So this is kind of a big deal then.
Oh yeah, it's 2 months long. It's gonna take it's gonna be a sixth of a year, so it's pretty impactful, I guess, overall for sure. Last time Twister League definitely was pretty impactful, and this one I think this one's gonna have even more people because like a lot of people were on the fence like Rakesy. They're like, I'm not sure about trying it, but now there's this one that's like, damn, I'm gonna give it a try.
It was just like that. I haven't heard anybody that played Twisted League and didn't dislike it. So I'm like, okay, well I need to try it now, surely.
Exactly, and I know there's a lot of people that are gonna be.
I've literally not heard a single person say it was bad. Like I actually didn't, so I'll definitely give it a go.
Do you guys think it's too long though? 2 months is ridiculous in my opinion.
I think a month be all right.
A month would be, I would say.
I think basically, if I don't enjoy it after a month, I'm probably just gonna stop. You know.
What worried me about how long it is because I don't think RuneScape has a liability, but when games have tournaments this long and there's people competing for rank, as hard as some people do, we're talking barely sleep, eat shitty foods, grind for 16 hours a day.
Oh, that already happens in the main game. I can't imagine for something like this.
Yeah, no, it does happen. It does happen.
Versus account shares and shit.
Can you imagine being like that on the main game?
I mean, dude, some people literally play on like 8 accounts.
People do that.
Oh, how? I know. Like I shouldn't laugh so much. I just think like, dude, I'm sorry. That's a champion's mindset. If you're that person, then fair fucking play to you.
If you're not a content creator and you're putting that many hours in this game,
you got a lot of time on your hands.
You love this game.
Well, bro, do you know what? I think if I got put in a prison for 10 years and they said, look, you can't leave your cell, but we're going to bring you food and there's a computer in the corner, I would go for all 200 mils, bro. I'd be like, sure, I got to pass the time somehow, you know?
There's a dude in prison. It's like, yeah, if this was my scenario, I would probably do it too.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I think we have one last
Dude, I figured out on old school RuneScape that in total, I have like 120 mil range XP combined across my accounts.
Damn,
and I'm just like...
whore.
I'm what, sorry?
You're a range whore.
Yeah, dude. Well, that's the thing. When you get the T-bow, you just start hitting like 400 XP drops here, there, and everywhere. And they add up, bro.
It's so dumb. And you also have a blowpipe, so yeah, this whole game is range.
Yeah. Oh, don't get Rice Cup started on the range balancing mechanics here.
There. Like, I already know I talk too much about it. All right, should we get on to the last part of this?
There's more?
Yeah, one last part, yeah.
Mini game rewards. Okay.
Main game rewards, yeah.
Main game, my bad. Yeah. Dyslexia. League points can be spent in the League reward shop. These rewards will be cosmetic and tradable, otherwise stated. As a reminder, if you have points from the previous league, you'll still be able to go pick up stuff previously in the other reward shop. They don't really tell us about any new rewards. They just say that your points carry on over.
Yeah, they're asking people for help, like ideas and stuff. So yeah, guys, just hit them up on Twitter. You know, if you have ideas. I think Mod Flippy, he's working on this, or like Mod Acorn or something. She's like community.
I think this would be the perfect time to add in cosmetics for pets from the point shop. Ooh. People would go crazy for that.
Yeah, I want my Ohm to wear like a dagger, a dragon dagger.
Dude,
and have it even
you understand.
Pokes people.
Wielding a dagger on your pet would probably go for bills. that would be a very high side item.
True, that'd be like the next thing. Wieldables daggers. You get it.
Or like a top hat for your pet or something. You know?
Yeah,
that'd be cool.
Yeah, I think one last question though, I guess for this league is which like let's say you can only pick 2 areas, right? Which 2 areas would you guys want? That's something to think about, you know.
I
like
think
you
it have
start
to be
off,
Mauritania.
Right, you
have
start
to be
off at
Mauritania.
Lumbridge, Vorak, you already have those unlocked. So what?
I mean, take a guess.
Karamja.
Yes. I mean, if Inferno is possible, I would like to try and get the Inferno cave, you know, and unlock Karamja.
Yeah,
that's my idea. I mean, that's what I'm thinking about. But I mean, if it's only 2 areas, I don't know if it's possible. Maybe, but
I mean, that's a lot, bro. I mean, no Zaya. Zaya doesn't work, right?
Right, but like, I mean, yeah, I mean, we'll talk about this some other time.
I
But
can't imagine that you
What would
only
you
unlock
want, Rexy?
Karamja. You probably get a whole different area.
I don't think. I mean, you guys keep saying 2 areas, but I think it's more than that.
Well, I'm just saying, like, let's just start with 2, because, like, you know.
Right. Okay. I mean,
you know?
Karamja and something. I don't know yet.
I'd definitely pick Mauritania and like Elf City, probably.
Fuck Elf City. I hope that's not in there. I don't know anything about Elf City.
And you also get Elf City and stuff like that. Which is tons of resources, like Volcano, bro.
Yeah.
Corrupted Gauntlet, I don't even need gear. You just go and do it.
Wait, where? I thought the Volcano was on Zeta.
No, that's Prif, dude. It's an Elf City, man.
Wait, Volcano is the big like volcano monster thing, right?
It's
This
in,
mining.
It's
Elf
in
City.
Prif Dennis, yeah.
Is that in the Elf City? Oh my god, I thought it was in Zaya, bro. I've never been there.
Your
I've
head's
never
like
been.
that, bro.
So, Rice, you think there's a very good chance that Elf City will be unlockable?
I mean, I don't. Why not? Right? That's a pretty big.
Dude, then I'm gonna have to unlock it on my main and start learning about that shit because
I
I
don't know,
have
dude, you never
no clue what's over there behind that gate.
What do you want, man?
Yeah, wait, is that the gate that you have to give them diamonds to get past in the fairy realm, or?
Oh, for fuck's sake!
I'd never go down there, bro.
Well, yo, you're talking
Oh
about
my God.
Xanaris? You're talking about Xanaris? Like, no, we're talking about Elf City, bro. What do you mean?
Oh, the Elf City. Oh, sorry, I'm thinking of the fucking fairy place.
We do play a medieval game, bro. Fair enough, right?
Yeah, Bonesaw, what would you pick? What would you pick?
I think it's neat. I mean, I haven't experienced the first one, so I don't know.
I'm saying like which 2 areas would you like branch out into?
If you were playing,
Yeah, if you were playing.
I can't argue against Mauritania, first of all, because you get barrels, right?
Oh yeah, the
Yeah,
classic.
and
See,
you
that-
can get like your whips and stuff like that. Whip barrels.
There's just too many rewards in Mauritania.
Or
so
it's
that
just
definitely-
too good in general, huh?
Yeah, I think most people are gonna pick more
Yeah.
because most of us.
Mauritania and Karamja, like, I'm sorry to go with
I would go for
Damn,
that.
dude, Karamja's
Yeah,
pretty good
those-
too. Oh man, it's tough.
yeah.
It's. I mean,
I still like Elf City though. That's cool.
Karamja doesn't have too much actually.
Just to do 5K though, for me.
Yeah,
it's-
that's
Oh
true.
right,
Like-
yeah, because it has all the nostalgia
Right.
spots. Nobody
That's
wants
true.
desert, bro. It's so sad. Desert's so shit. Desert's
What are you gonna do, kill
I get
KQ?
Oh, so there's the rumor, right? Is there the rumor that the next raid is going to be in the desert?
Yo, that's what we all
I
want.
heard
That's
that.
what I want.
Bro, I've wanted that to be the case for
Yeah,
so long.
yeah, yeah.
Who said that?
No,
Was it us?
I don't
Did we
think it's
start the rumor?
I think we're the rumors because every
Yeah, I
time
think we
someone-
might be the rumor, bro. We talk about that
Yeah.
all the time.
I feel like everybody,
I-
every content creator wants desert to.
I
have
feel
it.
like last Roomfest people expected that to be the update, like the thing.
Yeah,
but
the demand is so high. Like it'd be weird if they said otherwise at this point. You know.
yeah,
Like imagine a pyramid style raid. You go hunt for treasure and then like you descend. the
mummies and
pyramid.
stuff, and oh,
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I think it's because we've had a vampire raid, we've had a raid. I don't know. I just feel like the desert is a huge
dry.
terrain, and
Yeah.
there could be like a buried fucking pyramid. Who knows?
Yeah,
Like there could be
yeah.
mummies down there, big bugs and stuff. Like it
yeah,
could be good.
traps.
There's a lot of potential, you know.
you find it, right? You find the pyramid. You go inside, do raids 3, and there's just fucking vampires.
I would
Yeah,
like
somehow
that.
they're related.
You guys know the way Fortnite puts update into their games, how there's all of a sudden like a cosmic kind of, there's like a paradigm shift in the game, and
Yeah,
everything
everything
affects
changes.
the whole
Yeah.
game, and it feels so immersive. I would love that experience on RuneScape. So everybody
Yeah.
out that plays RuneScape would have to know what's going on. Like, there's like an asteroid that crashes.
You just
Yeah,
look
you know
up,
how
and you just see like
Dungeon-
a
yeah.
Wait,
and,
Bonesaw, were
and it's
you
like an
playing-
ongoing event. That'd be sick.
Were you playing
You know-
during Dungeoneering when it came out? Because I remember before Dungeoneering came out, they did this thing where every player that was logged in at the time, you could feel like the game shaking. And that was a hit at Dungeoneering. Yeah, they did that before.
Yeah.
I think for the pyramid, it'd be cool. Maybe like you just randomly see some mummies, fucking just spawning.
Maybe across the whole of the game, you just get like a sandstorm. and you're walking around like
and
you know
you
how
see
at
scar-
Christmas
how
they
about
make it
this?
snow.
Bro, scarabs just fucking, I see a swarm of scarabs flying around, like dust storm.
Dude,
Shit.
sandstorm everywhere. How cool would that be, man? That'd be sick, dude.
Yeah, just
But
You
like
think
that's the good.
do this shit for updates. They just start saying ideas. They're like fucking
that'd be
sandstorms.
dope,
Man. They're like, yeah, they
That'd
just
get
do
my
it.
blood pumped.
Dude, I think they all get in a circle around Mod Ash and they all start just like popping magic mushrooms, man. They're just like hula hula.
I know this is an OSRS podcast, but I actually hopped into some RS3 streams, and some of the things that's going on in that game is pretty good. Like,
Oh, I love
they're getting creative with that game. I would love to see some components.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they added so
Yeah.
much more new lands and stuff. It's so cool. Yeah, they went deep with like prehistoric stuff, like dinosaur stuff. It's pretty interesting.
I feel like
Particle effects, Max K particle effects. I would love that personally.
Yeah, we don't have
That's the thing with RuneScape 3 is that there is no like reign on RuneScape 3. Old school RuneScape is controlled by the player base, and unfortunately, I think that it was necessary to begin with, but as time went on, I think that control should have been lessened. Unfortunately, that's not happened, and because of that, you then have a community which is wonderful, but with very opposing ideas in some ways. So it becomes harder for certain things to pass. Like the reality of it is, if you were a JMod working at Jagex and you had big dreams of working on a fantastic game, which is a fantasy, forget it. You're not going to be able to like put that into the game. It has to pass the polls, which kind of leaves the creators of the game, the JMods, a little bit less creative in a way. It doesn't allow them to be fully creative, which can't be great. Whereas RuneScape 3, they have that full creativity. Like they can literally come up with a wacky idea. Let's have dinosaurs in RuneScape, and guess what?
Yeah.
There's dinosaurs in RuneScape.
Is that why
it kind of sucks.
They just don't have any power. So like, let's start changing the feet on monsters.
Oh, dude. Mate, RuneScape 3, like the mods, they rule the game. Like they can do what they want, It's like they have full creative power and they can do as they please. And it's good and it's bad at the same time. Obviously, there needs to be like a balance between the two. There needs to be that sweet spot. But I think that's the struggle we've had with old school for so long now, for at least a good year, where it's like, I feel like in some ways,
Well, at
the
least we got
JMods need
Zaya,
to have their power back, dude. Or at least some more of it, for sure.
Yeah. I mean,
I always think that. I always think like if you were a JMod working on old school, you couldn't be fully creative because there's a huge part of your creation that you're thinking of in your creativity just being like node in the polls.
Well, yeah, that's the hard part about tradition, versus innovation,
You know what that reminds me of, Rexy? When I did like designing in internships, you're basically in the same situation because the person you're working for always has a different like idea behind your like concept or design or whatever, and like he is the end user, right? You're making it for, so you always get like it always gets changed, kind of, if you know.
Yeah. So you didn't feel like you could be completely creative in your own self.
Yeah.
Because the community itself, right? This is such a multi-layered like discussion, right? Like the first part, like you said, Rexy, absolutely true. It's got to the point where there's just far too much opinions when it comes to the end user having their input, where the designers aren't able to get fully creative. But even in the end user themselves, there's disagreements. So for example, PvP updates gets canceled out by PVMers. PVMing updates gets canceled out by PvPers. So at the end of the day, there's less content for everybody.
Yeah. So they've been here's some insight. They've been trying something a little different with the polls recently, which I might say could be a positive thing. So construction stuff is happening, like update wise, and
the mahogany houses, I guess.
And like some of the changes are pretty wild for like a certain game mode, Ultimate Iron Man, whereas it's pretty much nice for everybody else. Because like they're gonna let you soon be able to store multiple of stuff in your house and also incomplete sets in your house. So if you do a lot of cruise crows, you actually don't have to just drop it or sell it. You can just store it in your house. But like that's a game changer for Ultimate Iron Man, right? So what they're doing, so what they're doing is,
I don't think people realize that the PvP community and PvM community, that's for example, are so separated that if there was a PvP, let's say an update, it wouldn't affect the rest of the community. It's an added bonus for everybody because PKers don't mingle. The true PKers, they don't PVM anyways.
Yeah.
So you're adding more content to everybody.
Yeah,
so I think people should look at updates that way.
Mm-hmm. But yeah,
Yeah,
anyways, like
yeah.
Jagex, you know, I think Jagex is realizing that sometimes you need to separate the votes. So I was saying about the Ultimate Iron Man thing, like, so the construction update would like vastly change Ultimate Iron Man, like in terms of making it easier. So instead, what they're doing is they're separating the votes. So they're doing a separate vote where only Ultimate Iron Mans vote for that house update, and then there's a vote for everybody else. You get what I'm saying? So
Yeah, that was my idea 4 years ago. Remember that?
Wait, is that an idea or is it?
No,
that actually happened.
They're actually doing it now.
Oh.
So I think based on how that works and how, you know, like the feedback from it, if it works out good, maybe they can do like PvP only. Well, I think they already talked about how difficult it would be, but like, you know, imagine PvP.
Rice, remember when I said, like, I think it was 2 years ago in the podcast, where if they just allowed you to vote as either a PKer, a skiller, or a PVMer, but it's like if you're a PKer, you have to have a certain amount of kills. If you're a skiller, you have to have a total level, and if you're a bosser, obviously you have to have some sort of Slayer level or bossing that has been done.
Yeah.
And then your vote affects more of the poll.
So let's say
it was a scuffed idea, but I remember saying that, so that's kind of cool.
Well, they're doing it for Ultimate Iron Man, right? So it's not necessarily PVM or whatever. They're just doing it for Ultimate Iron Man. But it makes sense because of the nature of the question. It just alienates Ultimate Iron Mans versus everybody else. But I think that has potential if it works.
I think the reason they did that is because some of the mods, I don't exactly who, but they called with certain high-level Ultimate Iron Man in a Discord call. And they talked about it, and Ultimate Iron Man gave the opinion, and that's why they decided to do that.
Yeah, no,
because they weren't happy with the idea.
The high-level Ultimate Iron Man, dude? Were you in the Karumja block? Like, hey, what's up?
Nah, I was not in the call, no.
Yeah, but he is. Yeah. He is definitely qualified. But what would you do if let's say it's a PvP, if it's a poll that pretty much affects only PvP, what would the requirements? Like, how many kills? What would you want for a restriction?
Well,
you know?
I think my own idea that I had at the time was a little scuffed because people could boost kills like they've done forever, or boost LMS, right? If they're based on LMS. So overall, I think with PvP in general, we just have to have the JMods get more power. They got to get more confident and start updating the game as they see fit.
Oh, you're saying let Jagex just do it themselves?
Yeah, because my idea, I mean, it's an idea that may work, but I think it's easily corruptible. You could definitely boost stuff. You could have clans move whole updates and shit, and
So you prefer just let the JMods?
It's kind of the roughness of RuneScape, you know.
Okay.
Comes with the layout.
Okay, fair point. You know,
You know,
fair point.
I've always been of the mindset like I'd be comfortable and happy with saying, look, what is it right now? 75% for something to pass the poll, right? Drop it down to 50%, okay? And then just have it so that if an update comes into the game, which is just undoubtedly awful for the game, or they put a bad update into the game, I'm basically talking about giving them more power, giving them the power back.
More power.
They would take it out of the game. Like, if it was awful and they gave us their word, basically, that if they did a big whoopsie, they would revert it, I'd be more than happy with that and allow them to have a lot more power than they currently have. Because unfortunately, the reality is, because of the little power they have right now, in a lot of ways, I feel like there's a lot of missed opportunities because they can't be as creatively free as they want to.
Yeah. Exactly. Sad that
yeah,
I can't think of an update that was reverted in pre-EOC.
I don't know.
Wait, you can't what, sorry?
I can't think of an update that was reverted back in pre-EOC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess untradeable update was reverted after a while. Because you could trade, then you couldn't trade, then they brought it back, and then other shit.
It's like, that's the thing. People constantly to this day give RuneScape 3 players a hard time and give them shit. And like, you can say what you like about RuneScape 3, okay? Like, I disliked it for years, obviously, because they took my account and made me make a new one, basically. That's why I was so pissed, and they filled it with microtransaction. But there's one thing, is that they still have their creativity and they're still pumping out new content. Like, when you actually think about pre-EOC and like the updates that we had, you know, whether it be something as silly as like Ceiling Creation or like the Red Castle Wars portal or dungeoneering, it's like, whether at the time you enjoyed it or not, it's like they had constant updates coming into the game. They just unfortunately took the absolute nose bomb, worst path possible, which was a case of, let's make this game into World of Warcraft and also let's put some sort of gambling system into it. e.g. MTX. You know, like that was what they went wrong with. Imagine if RuneScape 3 didn't do that. Imagine if they didn't try to do MTX and they didn't go down the path of let's make this into a World of Warcraft and give everybody, instead of 99 HP, you have 990. Imagine if they kept it old school, or at the same time.
All wish that happened, all right? I think everyone wishes they never.
That's what I'm saying.
Honestly, though, even before MTX, the game itself was pretty far out. Like it was at the point it had Kurasi. You had all these overpowered armors and weapons.
Yeah.
At that point, they needed to reboot, so it was almost a blessing that went the full MTX route. Otherwise, we wouldn't have old school RS. We would still have that old version.
Yeah, it was a hard thing to swallow, you know. I guess. Inevitably. Inevitably. But could it have transitioned it better? Yes.
I mean, even old school RS were running into that problem. I mean, with Wave 3, realistically, what armors, weapons could they put in that they ever haven't already? The creatures are there.
I don't even know in the game right now. I play full time, and there's items that I'm like, what the fuck? Or they're adding like new blood regiments to like items like the Blood Fury. I'm like, oh shit, that's kind of new. I can't even keep up on all these items coming into the game.
No, it's a very challenging thing, bro. Like, you know,
I'm really curious about something. Back in the day when you were young and played the game, like I never really paid attention to updates. Like they just I just like I don't know about you guys, but they just came and I never really like realized it, I guess.
Yeah,
what about you guys?
You know?
Exactly the same, bro.
Yeah, like I can't even remember when I started looking at updates. Like,
like
I started looking at updates. Honestly, do you want to know when I started looking?
When
they were like, "This is RuneScape." What was it? This is RuneScape 3, the evolution of combat. This is what the game is going to become. That is when I started looking at updates.
Wow.
And I was like, "Oh, I do not like the look of that." And I was like, "I need to keep an eye on this and see what they're going to do to my lovely game."
I started looking when I like took hella breaks. I think that's what happened for me.
I always heard updates through school. Like my friends would talk about.
Yeah, same.
This and that. Like I never knew. I just always like, oh shit, really? Like that? No, for gifts. That sucks.
Now I think about it, it's when I definitely took hella breaks from the game, because like I'll be like always trying to think about coming back, and you know I'll be like, okay, what updates? And then I go on the homepage finally, and I got a habit of looking at it. I remember I looked at RuneScape and they're like doing bonds. I was like, whoa, bonds, dude. Because like I just couldn't play the game. I just didn't want to pay anymore. And one day I was just looking, you know, I was checking the homepage, seeing what happened, and they're introducing bonds. I was like, oh damn, I can actually play the game and not have to pay money, like legit. I was like, wow, and I think that's how it all started for me, you know. But
that was old school.
Yeah,
right?
that was old school. Yeah. Yeah, so like that was like, I don't know, man. It's like 2008 or 9 probably when I started looking at updates. The first few years though, I didn't know when shit happened. They just happened. So
yeah, and it was a journey. That was the thing, man. That was what's so good about it back then. It was more of like an adventure. It was a journey. It was like, oh, there's going to be some kind of new update. We're not entirely sure what it is, but it's going to be big. You know, like it was literally like a surprise. It was like a fucking journey that we didn't know what was going to happen. That's you know, that's kind of the trouble with having the whole polling system is that we know exactly what we're going to get. There's literally little surprise, man. And I feel like it's kind of made it a little bit vanilla, to be honest. It's made it a little bit plain and basic, like when you put it like that.
Everything feels so thought out, and there's like no mystery there. There's no suspense, right?
Yeah, that's why
I like they need to create that immersive vibe. I mean, that's one thing I realized about RS3 is that you don't know what you're gonna get, and it makes it that much more exciting.
Dude, I have the perfect analogy for what's happened to old school, right? It's like being in a relationship, right? And to begin with, you're having sex, it's fantastic, it doesn't matter. But after 5 years of doing only missionary, that shit gets a little bit stale. It's time to switch it up a little, you know? Put in a different gear, you know? Mid-Mad Cal Smurf, dude, he loves it.
That was your perfect analogy.
Sometimes it's nice to eat rice every day. Some people like that.
Yeah, me.
Oh.
Me. No, dude, I think obviously that's really important, right? Having mystery and stuff. I felt like Twisted League did that. You know, it had a lot of mystery, and I think that's kind of like the compromise that we have to make is that, you know, in order to keep the game afloat, we have to make sure a lot of the stuff happens with us knowing what's going on. But I think leagues is a good compromise because when leagues come out, the rules of the game is so different. And it forces you to do stuff that you probably never thought about before. Because that's what Twisted League did to me. When I was like thinking like, how do I get a rune skin in Zaya? I'm like, I don't know. And then I had to go search and shit. And I finally found it. And I was like, oh my god, I got it. It was like so good. It was like it was like a similar feeling, you know, mystery. It was great. But then it got boring once I knew everything though.
What they could do to spice up that feeling is make like mysterious bonus points that you would just randomly run into.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you chopped the willow tree with a myth axe. Like a template.
I think
like, what the hell?
Yeah, I think this next week will be nice because it'll definitely add some mystery element to it. We don't know all the relics, we don't know all the tasks, and we don't know which combination of land is going to be best for us, you know?
I'm getting that feeling where, like, when a new Pokemon game came out, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know if you guys are
that's a good
Pokemon,
feeling.
but I got that
exactly.
feeling. It's like, oh shit, silver version. I can't wait. I can't wait to see what's in there. That's what I'm feeling like right now.
Yeah,
like,
that's what it is. Yeah.
New.
Similar.
You know, I'm excited.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
Did you guys not like my analogy? I thought
No,
it
that
was
was
perfect.
okay.
Yeah, I thought it was
People
lazy.
down in the comments if you liked my analogy, if you're on the same level.
All the
think it could've
normies
been
will get it, you know, right, Rexy?
Type in the comments I support Rexy. I want to hear it, boys.
Sure.
I swear to God, man, I've just seen you type that.
Like the video.
We've been doing missionary for far too long. It's time to change it up, boys.
Did you like missionary? Like the video.
Hey man, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying there's nothing wrong with that, bro. It's
Yeah,
just,
yeah.
you know, sometimes it's nice to have a change. You know?
Put a mask on, put holes in the bag, you know? Mix it up.
Yeah, the old dogs can't learn new tricks. Let's change that, dude. Old dogs can't
Hey,
learn
don't
new
have all
tricks.
no
No,
dogs.
the saying's old dogs can't learn new tricks.
Yeah, no, I'm saying cannot. I'm saying let's change that.
Oh, I
we
see.
can learn new tricks, dude.
Yeah, I do
Well,
genuinely.
It feels good when you learn new tricks. That's for sure.
Yeah, I do miss the sense of like adventure and mystery behind the updates that were coming into the game. I feel like that is the one downside to having such a strict grasp
yeah,
on
it's
what
definitely a downside, yeah.
comes into the game, dude. And you're right, dude. I miss the days. I don't think I ever looked at a
like
fucking
Trailblazer.
update
You're gonna
until there were two times when the wilderness was removed. No, 3 times. Sorry, wilderness was removed. Free trade was gone, which may have been the same one. And also, yeah, when we were starting to go into Pre-EOC, this is the evolution of combat, is what the title was. Before then, I was just enjoying it. I was just like, stealing creation. Let's go do it. Fist to Guffix. Let's go do it. You know, like
man.
Rune Berserker shields and stuff. Like, what is that? I want to see what it is.
Rune Berserker.
I know that you love those. I saw there was a picture on Twitter, I think it was today. Some guy made a dragon Berserker shield, bro. Did you see that? Did you see that?
I would love to see that, but I don't like
It
Rune
was
Berserker
Legend
Shield.
Fight, right?
I just like the idea that one of the J-mods said, "Hey, for LMS, we'll add Rune Berserker Shields, and it'll fix the game." Like they, like they just. thought that
Oh,
was
I remember that, dude. Oh my
Yeah,
god, I
that's-
remember that, bro.
Such a good beam. They're like, "Yeah, let's add the Berserker Shields. Everyone's gonna love us again." What happened? Where's the shields, buddy? I got like 400 LMS points. I'm down to buy a couple. They never came in.
Yeah. So
I think at the end of the day, the pros definitely outweigh the cons with OSRS in terms of like, I mean, there's that pressure on the J mods. Sure, they can't be as creative, but at the end of the day, I mean, we can
we have to
sleep
compromise.
at night. That there's not going to be like an evolution of like groundbreaking combat. Where
What are they gonna do with 2 RuneScape frees, man? Oh yeah, make a shit ton
Yeah,
of
there's
money
no
from
point. There'd be no point,
in-game
yeah.
sales.
I'm okay with where things are at for the most part. You know, we got good transparency. We have 2 different games with 2 different. So well, it's different aspects to it, right? And we also get these leagues, which changes the game completely, and it gets us something fresh and mysterious, to enjoy for a month or 2. So it's a balance, right? You want a little bit of everything, right? Because old school, at the end of the day, we want that nostalgia. We want that old school feeling. That's like number 1, I think, in my opinion. And then, of course, some mystery along the way. Some leaks, some Easter eggs. Like, those are cool. It's nice compromise for me. So I'm satisfied, man. I couldn't really complain too much. Besides the polling system here and there, but not too much I can complain about.
Dude, I'll say this. This is a really good thing.
Yeah.
These temporary game modes like Twisted Leagues and whatever this new one's called. I don't even know what's fucking the thing we've been talking about.
Blazing Trail or something.
Blazing Trails. Okay.
You know, T-Blazers.
There's so many blazes recently, man. The new Pokemon set's called Darkness Ablaze. Someone's gonna be getting some copyright strikes. I swear to God.
Pokemon, I'm scared now, dude.
Anyways, something that is
blaze it.
Dude, something that I think is really good about it is that those kind of like temporary mini games / worlds and stuff. I feel like it allows for a lot of the adventure and mystery come into the game. I think it does give Jagex a lot of creative freedom, where they're just like, well, it's not permanent, so we can kind of just be a bit creative. And, you know, they might actually find something that people are like, wow, that'd be really nice if that was in the main game. Like, it's almost like the guinea pig for the main game. Yes, and I think that a lot of good can come from it.
You can see there's a lot of love in RuneScape still, too. Like, people love restarting. They love playing again. Like even if it's for nothing, they'll just get on. They enjoy the game still.
The sandbox
maybe not the main game, but they still have a lot of love for old school and the mechanic.
Like, the thing is, the community is lovely, bro. We have, like, one of the best communities ever, period. I don't care what game it is. It's, you know, I feel like when there's a part of the community which is so upset and somewhat neglected, specifically talking about PvP, you know, it has a bit of an add-on and bump effect to the rest of the community where it's like, well, you know, they're clearly not very happy. And I feel that everybody... It kind of affects everybody. It's like a domino effect, right? That's kind of how I feel. Advocate? Of course.
Okay, I agree with you in terms of we have a good community, but to specify, I believe that RuneScape has a resilient community. But in terms of the nature of the game, because this game carries a currency which can be sold for real life money, I feel like at times there is a component to that, right? The community where you can see some of the dark side of this game.
Yeah.
That you don't notice in other games. Yeah, that you don't notice in other games that are, let's say, like Overwatch or.
Yeah, like those games are a different style.
But I don't know if that's considered dark.
Like if you were to
controversial, very controversial.
If you compared like the RWT that happened in RuneScape opposed to like World of Warcraft, I'm sure it's a lot more in RuneScape. Why do you think that? Do you know what I think it could be? We could have a big RWT problem for two reasons. Firstly, RuneScape is relative. I'd say RuneScape has one of the hardest, biggest learning curves out of any game I've ever played, with the exception of EVE Online, which is a game I just could never get my head around because it was huge, right? Whereas like a lot of other games are pretty dumbed down at this point. Like, there's things about RuneScape which, you know, there's a huge learning curve to get good at this game. Like, to be able to make consistent money, it takes a while to get to that point. I know that we can all look at it now, and we've played the game for some of us like 10 years plus, and it's a lot easier. But there are people out there that are like brand spanking new, you know? Like, they don't even know which quests to do, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like the learning curve for this game is actually enormous. Like, it really is. If you compare that, I'm basically saying that it's harder to get gold in RuneScape for the most part until you get to like the end game and you've got past that learning curve in comparison to other games like World of Warcraft and so on. Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, it definitely, in terms of the actual type of people that play, even as outside of the whole the gold aspect of it, it definitely draws from a more serious gamer type crowd. I've noticed, like, coming back to the game, right? My perspective is this is a serious game. People here like know how to game for the most part.
Yeah, we're gamers.
Even the casuals, even the casuals. I mean, it's like a 5 to 6 hours. Like, you're still casual.
Yeah.
Yep.
100 hours, you're still casual. 200 hours, maybe not.
You play 2 hours a day, you're not getting that far fast.
And even World of Warcraft, you can get up to max level relatively quickly, and then after that, you're just playing raids, right? You know?
Bro, like, mate, World of Warcraft, when I played World of Warcraft years ago, when the evolution of combat and RuneScape 3 became a thing and I had no choice but to play it, I played World of Warcraft for the first time ever. Never had I ever logged into that game. And in 2 weeks, with no boosts and no experience, I managed to get max level. In 2 weeks, max level, I was fully ready for raids. Bro, the only reason I started that game was to raid with my IRL friends who said, hey, why don't you come and play World of Warcraft now that RuneScape's dead? And in 2 weeks, I got there, and that's it. Like, try to get a raids in this game in 2 weeks. Try it, dude.
Try to get cooking in 2 weeks.
I think we can do that. And another cool aspect is if you go to YouTube, the biggest searched thing for RuneScape is Moneymaker, right?
Oh,
That
absolutely.
means it's not PKing, it's not progress, it's money making, and money making is such a big thing, and no one knows how to do it when you first start out. That's why it's such a. I mean, you got the Torvesta making a couple mil in the first 24 hours, brand new account, over like 1 mil views. These get popular because RuneScape is just like Rakesy said, huge learning curve.
Dude, I literally built my entire channel through making money. Like that's what my channel is based on.
That's how I found you, I think.
Yeah,
I think that's how the majority of people found me, to be honest. Because the first videos I ever started making, the first videos I ever started making was making 100 mil in one day, starting from nothing. That was the first ever success I had on YouTube. Yeah, like that was my first taste of the algorithm. You know, the wave that carried me.
I mean, to be honest, your current series to this day is still focused very heavily on that aspect.
Yeah.
You know? So yeah, that's like the theme for your series, for your channel. The main thing.
Oh, yo, Rakes, you could do region locked money making series. 100 mil Karumja from scratch, dude. I would watch that shit.
Twisted League, right? Twisted League money making methods like that.
Yeah, they probably would. There's a lot of guides. I think right when it came out, there was a couple people making guides on like how to start an account on Twisted League, and they did pretty well, and they were pretty brand new channels. So guides in general, RuneScape wise, are huge. I mean, Soup. Sorry, I know he doesn't want to be known for his guides anymore, but that's, you know, even one of my early guides, 50k views, how to kill like Calphite warriors or some shit, safe spotting, 50k views. Like what? That was back when I had like 1,000 subs. People are just attracted.
Mike, I was watching. Yeah, dude. Definitely.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that. But guys are just big on RuneScape.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I think that probably is why, you know, you're right. There is definitely a dark side to this community. And I think what it is where there are people that have played the game for 10 to 15 years. Like, let's be honest. I'm sure that pretty much any of us in this group, cool, if we wanted to, we could probably, yeah, I would say if we actually really wanted to, we could probably make a somewhat decent wage through RWTing if RuneScape was full-time for us, and that was literally our business model of make money, sell GP. Because there's a huge market of new players that, quite frankly, they have that learning curve ahead of them, whereas us experienced players, we know how to make that money, which 3 mil to a brand new player is an unobtainable amount of money, you know? Whereas to me, that's an hour of Vorkath, you know, or like an hour killing Zora. It's no sweat, like it's no problem. Probably why we have that issue, to be honest. You know.
Yeah, well, Racy, the real moneymaker IRL, is just promoting those private servers, and they hand you cash to risk PK with. So,
oh yeah, I mean, whether you're an RWT player or not, there's that weird fascination. The fact that the gold that you have on this game is tied to real money. So even if you aren't an RWT player, it's just like that whole fascination with it. That's also the reason why guides are so popular.
Yeah.
For views and stuff. And this is why this game is special, because for some players or some people around the world, I just recently learned this about the whole Venezuelan situation.
Oh yeah.
Right? Oh, you've only just
even in prison, and that's actually super interesting to me because for them, it's their actual livelihood.
Do you want to hear something?
Which is crazy because you think they'd be better at the game. You know, that was their livelihood. Some of them are.
Man, they struggle to have like electricity, man. Like they.
Hey, do you want to hear about a slight tangent about the Venezuelan thing? Like, I probably already told you guys a bit, but the Bonesaw probably doesn't know. But back in high school, so that was like, you know, eons ago now. But I had a Venezuelan Spanish teacher. I think for like junior year, she, you know, Venezuelan stuff, high school, so 6+ years back, whatever. And dude, she told us in class about what was going on in Venezuela. About like how, you know, the economy is basically non-existent, and people are trying to protest the government, you know, for them to just be able to, like, you know, buy toilet paper and shit, and like all the protests and violence that's going on. And that was like, I was like, and you know, I was learning Spanish. I was in class. I was like, damn, why am I learning about this? It's like It's crazy, you know. I was just
It's probably one of the
hit with
best things you learn in school, bro.
Dude,
When you actually
yeah.
think about it, man.
Yeah, no, I was like hit with like what's going on over there, and it's funny because like 2 years ago or something, I like all of a sudden I hear it again on Reddit, on RuneScape Reddit. I'm like, what is this? Why are these? What Venezuelans are making money off of RuneScape now to make a living? It's still going on. I'm like, oh my god, dude. You know, it just like came full
They never
circle.
left.
Yeah, I was like, oh my goodness, dude. I didn't think it would like directly impact me in that
Should
way.
we like fly like
That's
money making guide people over to Venezuela and have
That's crazy.
classes to teach them how to make good money on RuneScape?
Yeah, it's
I
nuts.
wonder if people would attend that. Like,
But
Yo, in before like 80% of my audience are Venezuelan. Imagine if I went onto my analytics and it's like 80%.
and then another thing to
You
add
need
to
to
that.
include subtitles.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
Yo,
bro. My
looking for
videos and
Spanish
subtitles, holy shit. Google, the robots at Google do not understand me, bro. I actually
Yeah.
tweeted it about it recently. Like, mate, I'm telling you that AI, I actually put a tweet out because I looked at my subtitles and I was like, dude, I tweeted it and I was like, when we go to fucking Mars, or like when we leave this planet, I hope Google update their fucking AI because otherwise I'm getting left behind.
Yo, dude,
And
they
like,
pick
I
up,
don't think your AI is the problem, buddy.
they pick up my stuff. Okay, to be honest.
yeah, but Ree, that's because you're like I doubt very much that they got a middle-aged farmer from southwest of the UK to go onto Google and like talk into it. Like, dude, I have a very thick accent, even here in the UK.
You do.
Like, I ain't getting on board a spaceship, bro. I'm getting left way behind, man. Like, I
When you
swear,
first said
I need to
Google,
find
I
this
thought
picture.
Google. So it's
Yeah. Also, back to the point with the Venezuelans, you're saying that you think they'd be better, but there are some really good Venezuelan people. Like they have moved on from Green Dragons, buddy. They have moved on.
Oh, I'm not
bro.
saying no. I'm just saying like
Yeah.
majority of people I see.
Oh yeah. Oh, a majority of them are still
Boys.
like they're learning and shit. But
Look
dude,
at
there's
that.
a
Look at
lot
the tweet I just put in the Discord. That was
Yeah.
what the AI picked me up saying.
A teeth reconstruction.
Last episode, we managed to get ourselves a teeth reconstruct. Yeah.
What were you
Dude,
trying to say?
13
I'm
construction.
gonna
I think.
listen.
It's 13
I think I was saying in the last episode we managed to get. I think I was saying
30?
something like 3,000 likes or something like that. You know, my threes are a little messy. But like,
Please. Yeah. It's all good.
dude, you know,
people.
you know what, man? If you guys are ever on top of the, you're inside of the alien spaceship or inside of the AI Google spaceship, and you see some really happy farmer down below having a trouble with getting on board because the robots are just like pointing guns at him, come down and explain that I'm not trying to ask for free stuff. I just want to come aboard.
They're gonna let you on board with your sweet analogy skills. So don't you worry about that. They're gonna, hey,
sex
are you the guy who
analogies,
does
bro.
missionary analogies? Get the fuck on here.
Yeah.
We don't got enough of those. You'll be good. Oh man.
Yeah, I feel bad for anybody that watches my videos and subtitles, man. I'll be honest.
Oh, by the
They're
way,
having a whole other adventure.
Dude,
That's
It is a weird thing to think about, but imagine how many people that are actually either deaf or they're visually impaired that must have watched. There's got to be like 1,000.
oh yeah, true.
No, they do
Yeah.
use that. That feature is definitely there to
others-
stay and improve.
people
that.
definitely.
Dude, I do not want to see my subtitles. Oh my god.
Yeah, but
You
like,
wanna-
dude,
hey,
that's the thing.
Do you
Verf.
wanna do this? Go on our videos and check the auto subtitles.
God.
And see how
Do it,
how
bro.
funny
Do
it
it.
is.
Do it. Do it.
Okay,
Do it.
okay.
Alright,
I'll do it.
yo, Verf, send me a video. I'll play it with the auto subtitle. Your latest
God.
video. Your latest video. Let's.
Well, I'll do it. I'll do like a Kramja one or something.
Alright, yeah.
I wonder if they can pick up the
That'd
word
be funny.
Karumja. I wonder what that's going to translate
Yeah.
into.
Okay. I'm very curious because I do not speak perfect English, obviously. So
Well, it's just your.
Yeah, I
accent's
think it's pretty
different. You
good.
just have different
I think
accents.
it's solid, man.
Yeah.
yeah, just
Alright.
go for it.
Okay.
I'm very curious.
Such a
Yeah.
good title.
Within
That's such a good
Kramja,
title, dude.
one of RuneScape's greatest
you.
challenges resides
All right, so I'm gonna share this
Okay,
with
let's see.
sound. I think. Can you
Dude,
guys
look at
already
this
hear
solid editing, by the way. Who let this man edit so
it? Can
well?
you guys already
God damn.
hear the sound or
Cool.
no? Let me know if you guys can hear the sound already.
Amiga.
Wait, hold
Okay.
on. Let me move this a bit so that way you guys can see it better.
I actually did like editing in school, so
Yeah.
Dude, solid work.
side. The Inferno.
Amiga, what?
Many took on this battle, but only the best survived. Okay, on this account, I will be seeking the strongest gear obtainable, the best stats achievable, and the best supplies possible to
But this
take
is
on
the intro. This is him talking
All was
very,
never
very
leaving the land of
well.
Karamia.
We gotta hear the real
This means
Land of
40
Karamia.
strategies unknown to anyone else.
Everybody
Everything
makes
will
sure
be
they
done the
sound
tribal
good,
way.
bro. Like the
Yeah,
first
yeah,
impression
William
of a video,
Karamia,
you gotta be able to, you know, people gotta be able to understand.
One of the biggest goals on the Karamia account is 99 agility for the agility skill cape. And after around 2 months of collecting over 22,000 Brimhaven tickets, we finished it.
That's not left. That's not
before the
real.
Inferno begins.
It's not real.
It's not bad, honestly,
It's
you know.
not bad, honestly. It's like
Mostly accurate.
1 in 8.
This is all commentary.
Yo, dude, check one of mine now and see how it does
it
next to
after
Verf.
getting
I bet
90
you mine's
agility.
worse.
It's even saying
And
obsidian,
that's an
right?
shield.
What?
That's
Getting
so
90
high.
agility.
20,000 tokens.
Wow, that's getting a lot
One of the
right.
goals is collecting
Also,
goals
some RuneScape words, like,
passively,
people they don't
but
recognize.
I'm
A lot of
doing
taco.
some AFK to Zaya here
Names
and
and
there.
stuff.
But I'm going to
see
need a lot of
Cyanea.
topple for obby rings because that's one of the weapons I want to bring into the Inferno. And each
Why is it
obby
saying
ring is 3
Every time you
each,
say
so
taco, it's taco.
I'm also still
Let's say
collecting
OB,
diamond
OB
and
ring.
ruby bolts.
Not obby
I'm
ring,
getting
but OB
passive
ring.
gems from gem mine.
Ah,
although
Papa
ruby
Papa
victims.
breaks his
I've been
latest
collecting
video,
them
man. I got
passively,
some
we have
A
1,000
guru victim. Yo,
oh
that's
my
good.
god, okay.
That's funny. I need to watch. Like, I need to
Well,
check.
I-
Dude,
Is this
what
one
a
good?
great title, Rexy. I
Is
wish
this
I
one
put
good
so much
enough?
effort into my titles
We'll
there.
just go with the
Hey,
both
bro,
right now.
that's. Do you know what? Dude, I'm not gonna lie, mate. My YouTube, I love where my YouTube's at right now.
to
Because
episode 4
I
of
literally,
Making
I don't know, I
Max
feel like I can just get away
starting
with.
a twisted
episode
bow.
2,
In the
episode
last
3.
episode, we made
Like, I
strides
haven't really
of
had to
progress
think about
towards building
making a
and
crazy
rebuilding
good
the tank.
episode title
How many
in
claws have
such
I
a
had?
long
I've
time.
had 1 claw, mate, in my first
Like, it's
trip.
really
I don't
nice when you
expect
start to do
get
like a
myself
long-term
a Hydra's
series where you
claw
don't have to like
anytime
worry about
soon.
one.
Give me the Hydra's claw.
Can I take a minute to just say, just
Asking-
as an outsider coming back into the community, there are a lot of great content creators. Chat, can you guys just throw up some of your favorite content creators in the comments? But that's what I noticed. There's so many like well edited, content right now.
There's been
on-
so much more.
It's because I feel like partly it's because everyone is like kind of like how Settled called it, upping the ante, like challenging each other, and people look at each other's videos and they're like, holy shit, he's doing that. I want, I don't know. Like the editing
No,
aspect,
100%, yeah.
it's definitely part, like that's part of it,
Hey,
I
look,
think.
man, I'm not trying to challenge you guys, okay? I'm just grinding here, bro. Don't worry about me, dude. I'm just grinding.
You shall receive.
Has there been anything
Today's
weird in this
episode
video
will
yet?
be no
Also, you
different.
guys can't hear
We'll
it.
continue to
You gotta
rebuild
go in the middle of
bank.
the video here.
And stride
We want some
forth.
good stuff.
Alright.
It's
Dragon Man
it's
dropped
bad,
something.
man.
That's a classic looking item right there.
Dude, this is
1.1 million
Yeah,
XP
it's
until
fine,
the
dude.
next one.
We are
Did they get
ways
used
off
to
of
your
that.
I
farmer
didn't even
voice
know
here?
that it was a
Yeah.
drop.
Well, in the video I watched, not so good.
Holy
Maybe you didn't. Maybe you
Oh,
didn't.
you
check
got
it.
Hydra
man.
Pet?
Look
You
at
just
it!
like that
Oh
real
my
quick?
god! Oh my god! There are free.
Oh my
options.
God.
Oh my! All right, let me loot this. I need to
Free
get out.
options. See, I can speak
Holy
properly, man.
fuck,
Actually, you're
man,
right. It's
look
getting
at
me
it.
good.
It has so many heads.
I
Get
feel
me
like
these Hydra bones and
when you're
get
saying
me
free,
the
Hydra
fuck
bones.
out of
Free,
here.
maybe.
Oh my god, man! Look
Maybe
at
it's
it.
not as bad, dude.
Look
I
at
watched,
it.
I watched
Oh my
the
God, it's
intro of one of my old
Electric.
videos, and
Oh, dude.
the
how many
amount
does
of
it
like
have?
wrong
Fire.
subtitles, I was
Oh
like,
my! It's lost 2 of its heads.
cringing a little bit,
Holy
not gonna
shit!
lie.
Extinguished.
Seems like it's okay.
Oh
Yeah,
my
it's solid, yeah.
God,
I was
man.
surprised about.
Holy
Yeah, yours
okay.
is
Oh,
pretty
my
good.
voice. My voice okay too, apparently.
Maybe they heard my tweet, dude. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe they
Yeah,
saw the
they
tweet and
changed
they
it.
were
It sound
just
like
like,
2 scuff words.
They changed it.
maybe the overlords at Google.
to the content creator side of things.
Dude, I've been
What are
so
you
lucky
guys'
at
top
Hydra
viewed
as well.
videos?
What's going on? Look at all of these
Oh,
undeserved
dude.
Any channel.
Dude, my top video was one of my first videos of me selling shit in the Grand Exchange when it first came out. And it was
Oh, I saw that.
It was
I saw
it
that.
was a really bad video.
I've I like to call people such as Solo Mission as a perfect example as a an algorithm rider. Okay.
Yeah,
now,
he rides the
if
algorithm
you
waves.
if you want to grow an audience on YouTube, that's just the way to do it. Go with the trendy stuff. Go with the things which the algorithm picks up, and it just brings you up. It just raises you.
You
to
know,
the
that's funny actually, because my most watched video is actually my first Karamia video. However, that video wasn't doing good at the start because I started at thing like a while ago, and it wasn't that popular. And then everyone started doing this, the unique accounts, right? And then suddenly that video started booming. Like people found it. So over time,
it's weird how it works, bro.
It's just over time it gets a lot of views because people start the series from scratch, and that's like why playlists are so strong. Because people just binge watch stuff, you know, and it still gets views over time. So
I get that all the time, dude. My most viewed video I've got is 1.1 million views. And then
that's insane, dude. That's a lot.
Yeah. And that video was how I made a bond in one day on a level 3 and free to play.
Yeah, that's insane.
That ticks so many boxes for the algorithm. It's unbelievable.
I know, dude. Algorithm hitter, right there.
Yeah, that's a good
The meta now in 2020 is the algorithm.
Oh, absolutely. But I don't know, man. It's up to you, right? Because like, how much? It's like I guess it's how much do you care about money versus how much do you care about making content you want to make, right? Because
like
I know,
that's,
for example, if I want to make what I make, they're not necessarily the best algorithm hitters. That's for sure.
Yeah, dude, that's Mint. What you said a minute ago about putting that much thought into a title, for example, it's like I stopped caring about the numbers and the algorithm and trying to, the thing is for me, I had a game plan the whole time, which was build my audience on YouTube, a solid foundation. And I think 140,000 people is a pretty solid foundation. Anything above 100K is a good foundation. And then gradually go into streaming. And that was kind of my game plan. It's going well, to be honest.
You're doing it, buddy. I'm actually
bro,
jealous. I had my titles. I mean, they literally haunt me at night, and they still do bad.
Honestly, if any of you guys want to grow your channel right now, all you got to do is the hardcore PvPR, man. I'm telling you, do that right now. That is hot shit. That will hit the algorithm, and you go straight up, baby, straight up.
Also, to be fair, I don't want to discredit Rixie too much here, but like. The thing is, the nature of his channel is money making, and that is the biggest algorithm hitter of all time.
Yeah,
I mean,
most channels have those.
Dude, he doesn't need to think of a title.
Anyone that's looking to get into content creation, write these down.
Yeah, like think about it, right? Like Racing
make money on a hardcore Iron Man.
My guy doesn't need to think of a title, right? You just type making max cash starting with a T-bow. Boom, that's already the title. You just change the number at the end.
Yeah.
To be honest. Right? Titles and thumbnails are probably one of the things I spent the most time on.
Hard, bro. I hate it.
Like I love it. Like it's probably my favorite thing.
I hate it.
I'm so bad at thumbnails. I've always been bad. Like I would put like 100 hours into a video, and then the thumbnails, I was just
like the standard YouTube one.
That's just how I've always been, but I'm working on
I hate thumbnails, bro. I hate titles and thumbnails because I'm always like, dude, it could be better. I think this could be more attractive. And
I don't know about you guys, but for me, it's like I got to that point where I've stretched my creativity and I'm tired from editing, so I just want to get it out as soon as possible.
Oh my goodness, dude, I literally spend like an hour making the thumbnail and like thinking of a title, and then throughout the week, I'll probably try to adjust it every little bit. It's just AIDS. So always something.
I agree, 100%. I do that.
I don't know what my most viewed video is.
Yeah, OG video. Right.
It's my RuneScape pickup video, 1.8 million views. The first one.
That video was solid.
Dude, that hits a lot of the algorithms right there. Pickup video, RuneScape.
Next Twitch
1.8 million. Oh my god, that's huge.
That's an OG, dude. Yeah. I think I seen it.
Future events. I already have like a script in mind.
Oh yeah, next TwitchCon or some earlier, man? Because that'd be sick.
Some sort of event, like all the concepts, like even the lines are there.
Damn, that's gonna be a heavy hit.
Modify it, right? For like, I mean, new content that comes out.
Yeah.
But really what you just said about the algorithm and with money making and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's literally so true what you've said. And I realized that a while back. I realized I was like, okay, do I want to be the guy where people come to me for money makers, or do I want to be the guy that people come to me because I'm a pretty decent player, but people come to me for me? Yeah. That was the mindset I've had for like the last couple of years. So. But like the thing is, when you first start out, you got to get yourself noticed, Like, to be honest with you, if you're like an under 1K sub Andy, people probably don't really care who you are. It takes some time to really climb on YouTube like it does.
Yo, guys, I need to go eat. I'm so sorry. I'm dying right now.
Hey,
Well,
bro.
I'll tell you, we are 1 hour 44. So
Solid, yeah.
Yo,
I mean, you
what-
guys can keep going.
we can keep going. It's up to Bonesaw because I think he's
I
the main.
think we're good. I mean, at least I'm good.
I mean, if there's something else you want to talk about, I could stay, and stuff. And Verf,
I think I am gonna have to get off, boys, because it's currently almost 1:30.
Yeah.
And I gotta be up in a couple hours, so my missus is gonna kill me if I'm
You know,
dead
it
tomorrow.
looks like it's a good time to wrap up then.
Alright.
I think this is
So,
solid.
Yeah, mate, you want to do the rappy tighty?
We even got
The last
Verf on.
podcast did insane, and hopefully we can continue that pattern going forward. Hopefully, but yeah,
You got that algorithm rolling now, so
we've hit it, bro. We've hit that. All we gotta do is we gotta put Bonesaw in every time.
On money making level
Money
3
Oh,
PvP.
we should make the title and thumbnail the most exaggerated like algorithm like hype train.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Do it.
The secret.
Solar
to
mission
money-making
and the
industry.
engineer died to it. No, we killed both. I don't
How to make a bond using PvP.
That's just
on the new league.
you got to find that fine line between hitting the algorithm and just straight up clickbaiting, dude. You gotta find that fine line.
Alrighty then. Alright, we're gonna wrap up now. Thanks. Thanks.
Yeah, thanks for watching, boys.
Yeah.
Peace.